Good morning, Penny. Can you say good morning?
Morning.
Good girl.
Today is whale watching day. We're wearing these big warm overalls, I believe. We're layering up because you never know how warm these overalls are going to actually be. And then keep our fingers crossed. So the first thing we're going to see is puffins around Puffin Island, and then we're going to head out to see, hopefully to see some whales.
After journeying through the mountains and the clouds, we pulled into Husavik an hour later to do our whale watching and Puffin Island tour.
So we're arriving in Husavik, wrapping ourselves up nice and warm because we're about to jump on a boat, head out to sea.
There are several locations around Iceland that offer whale watching tours, but Husavik is the whale capital of Iceland, giving us the best chance of seeing them.
Cold. Like a seasoned sailor.
What?
Standing there with purpose, like, yes, I know what I'm doing here.
Puffin Island begins to break through the fog and is home to over 100,000 puffins. They are extremely fast and erratic birds of flight, making them incredibly difficult to photograph, especially on a boat bobbing on the ocean. Between April and August, these puffins call this island their home. The colony seen here makes up a large portion of the world's puffin population. The island itself is located 5 miles out from Husavik harbour and lies 31 miles south of the Arctic Circle. The puffins are often regarded as clowns of the sea due to their brightly coloured beaks and facial markings, but also due to their comical flying techniques.
Don't have the instincts for me to sail a little bit with 2 o'clock for 2 days.
Sketty legs. Oh, sketty legs.
After we enjoyed the company of the puffins, we continued our journey out at sea. The low-lying fog made it impossible to see long distances, but every now and again, the mountains would peek out from behind the fog. Witnessing whales in their natural habitat is something most people want to experience, and with no guarantees, we just kept our fingers crossed. But while we maintained our hope, dolphins were spotted a short distance away. So we changed course and watched these beautiful creatures break the surface.
The dolphin.
This friendly pod allowed us to get close while they enjoyed swimming in formation. The temperature out at sea can drop rapidly, as much as 10 degrees, meaning we were facing icy temperatures of -4 degrees. Thankfully, we weren't hit with any high winds, or it would be ripping through us. Even with all the layers we had on, it was still chilly. As we said goodbye to the dolphins, we started to make our way back to the harbour, hoping we would see some whales along the way. But sadly, we weren't fortunate to see these majestic beasts on this occasion. We were pretty frozen by the time we got on land, made worse when we took off all the layers they gave us. So we put the car's heater on full blast and thawed on our journey towards the most powerful waterfall in Europe, Dettifoss. So the last time we attempted to do Dettifoss, the roads were impassable. You just simply couldn't drive. The roads had barriers right across them. What we didn't realise were there was 2 roads down. One goes on the east side and one goes on the west side. And the west side is actually, good condition. The east side is still closed, you can't go that way. And we were coming down the road and I was like, this road ain't too bad actually. Clear all the way. I mean, it's foggy, but the roads are clear. And now we're here. I mean, look at the path. This is just the path going to Dettifoss. It's going to get quite treacherous. My hands are cold. I am tempted to go back and get the gloves. I'm going to go get my gloves. Gloves acquired. I tell you what, glad that I went back for them. Whew. There's a big question mark over Dettifoss as to whether we'll actually get to see it. Like, we'll know that it's there, but with all this cloud and fog, mist, whatever you want to call it, and snow, I mean, we might not be able to see it. I hate to say it, but I think our worst fears have been realised. Clearly, we're on the platform now, which gives you the look over the waterfall. We can hear it, but we still haven't seen any glimpse of it, and we can't really see much further than here, so come on, give us something. Give us something. Now, are we going to see Dettifoss? No! Oh, God. So close, yet so far. I have no concept of where it's supposed to start, or how wide it is, or how powerful it is. Nothing. I can hear it. Sounds monstrous. Can't see. With yet another reason to come back to Iceland, we begin our hike back to the car. The weather was turning, and we were feeling pretty exhausted, but we've still got one more stop to make: Dettifoss, or Waterfall of the Gods. It's been quite a long day today. We left at just after 9 o'clock this morning, and it's now 7:05. But luckily for us, this is our last stop, and then we can have a nice, relaxing evening, fill ourselves with food, and then just go to bed, I think. Dettifoss is very easy to access, just a short walk from the car park, and even has a hiking trail around it. The site received protected status in 2020, and the waterway is fed from the Vatnajökull glacier, the same glacier that feeds the iceberg lagoon on the south coast. Vatnajökull is the largest glacier in Europe, so it's no wonder it touches many parts of this landscape. Crikey, lots changed since I've last been here. There's loads of paths being carved out properly, gravelled for tourists. A lot of handrails. I don't remember walking on this road, and I'm
sure as hell don't remember walking as far. It's really bizarre. It's really bizarre.
After an exhausting day, we get back en route to our accommodation in Akureyri.